Hey guys, if you're new here and you like what I'm putting out, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you never miss an upload. Power Rangers S.P.D is one of those famous Power Rangers seasons that everyone knows and loves and has a lot of nostalgia for. But a lot of people also ask, what happened to the characters at the end of the show? Well, in this video, I've got the answers and I'm gonna give them to you. Also, spoilers for a show that aired 16 years ago. So, at the end of Power Rangers S.P.D, Jack Landis retired from being a Red Ranger, and Skye took over the position of being the brand new leader of B-Squad. While that was going on, you also had Bridge Carson being promoted from Green Ranger to Blue Ranger, while the girls, Z and Sid, remained in their position as Yellow Ranger and Pink Ranger. Now, it's unknown who took over the role for Green Ranger when Bridge got promoted to Blue Ranger. Now, my headcanon is, it was Boom. Boom worked his way up the ranks and eventually became a Ranger and helped out the team. That's my headcanon, but one could assume it was the character Lina Song or Lena Song that was introduced in Power Rangers Hyperforce, the Power Rangers tabletop RPG that released a few years ago, and she was his replacement. So that's one of my guesses with the character that took over Bridge's role as the Green Ranger. Now, speaking of Bridge, we know in the nearby future from the episode Once a Ranger in Operation Overdrive that he gets promoted to S.P.D Red later down the line in the future. So, what happens to Skye? What's Skye's position if Bridge gets promoted to the Red Ranger? Well, that's a very interesting story right there. So, sometime after S.P.D, Birdie retired and Kruger took over his role. So that means Skye took over Kruger's role, becoming the commander of Earth. And that means Skye got a brand new power-up. And this power-up is called Deca Ranger. Now, the name is a homage to the Sentai Deca Ranger that S.P.D is based on. But not only that, this is a brand new original form exclusive for the American audience. This was never in the Sentai, it never happened, so this is a brand new original suit for Skye to have. And it's kind of like if Skye had the Shadow Ranger form, which is also really cool. It's got a bit of a red tint to it and it looks really freaking awesome. But also there was other big plans for this form later down the line that never happened. Also, fun little fact, S.P.D was meant to have a sequel comic planned but was later cancelled. If you want to find more information about it, S.J made a video on it, so I highly recommend checking out that video and giving it a watch. You might learn something new, so after you watch this video, check that one out. Alright, back to talking about Skye being the commander of S.P.D. So, Skye became the commander of S.P.D, and when we see him in Soul of the Dragon, he has scars across his face. And what's very interesting about seeing Skye with scars across his face is it shows that he's been through a lot of battles and a lot of dangerous situations. And it shows that he worked his way up to become the commander of S.P.D. So without telling us how he got these scars, it shows by the panel and the drawings that he got these scars through hard work without telling it to the audience directly. So I really do like that way they handle Skye in Soul of the Dragon. Even though it's a small cameo, you do learn a lot about him. By seeing him in those couple of panels, we do get to see him in with Soul of the Dragon. Alright, I feel like I bored you guys enough with random tangents about characters. So, what happened to the other members on S.P.D? So, like I said, Bridge became the Red Ranger, Skye became the Commander, Deca Master, so there's a brand new character that took the helm of the Green Ranger. Not the Lina Song character I talked about earlier, she later got promoted to S.P.D Blue. So, who became the all-new Green Ranger on S.P.D? Well, it was none other than Tommy Oliver's son, JJ. Now, I made a whole video talking about that character, so definitely check it out and give it a watch if you haven't yet. I highly recommend it. It's a quick, brief history of that character and what they're about if you don't know anything about them. So yeah, that's what happened to the characters after Power Rangers S.P.D. Some retired, some got promoted, some brand new blood was brought onto the team, and some characters stayed in the same position as before. So the S.P.D team is very interesting because it's one of those active Power Ranger teams that we kind of know what they're up to this very day. And I think that's really cool, and I feel like there's a lot of potential to see these characters in the nearby future, whether it be a brand new show, a spin-off comic, or something entirely new that Hasbro can do with the franchise. So what would you guys like to see with Power Rangers S.P.D with these characters? Would you like to see that sequel comic that never got made? Would you like to see a TV show with these characters? Or even another comic? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, that's going to bring this video to a close. Special thanks to all the members such as Swagger and Andrew McCoyle. If you want to get your name shouted out like these guys over here, join the Patreon or become a YouTube member and find out how to have your name in the credits of every video or even a shout out at the end of every video too. With that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day or night. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, take care, have a wonderful day or night. Bye!